Okay, part two, not part two, whatever you want to take it, because I feel like this is more in depth about the reading that I just posted. But don't judge me. I'm about to take this shit down when I get home anyway. I'm gonna just tuck that back up in there and do a little one too. So if you did not watch the last reading, go watch it. But if you are not going to go watch it, I'm gonna just tell you that it was about using your discernment right now and how important it is for you to be using your discernment because of the overwhelming amount of things that are coming your way. But when I just shuffled, so the first two cards that came out was the Six of Swords and the Death card in reverse. And to me, I feel like this is you, collective, right? And this is, I feel like this is a person. I feel like this is a person in this energy, in this death and rebirth energy. I feel like it's like the further away you get, the further away this light gets, right? And so I feel like they are wanting to come back around for access to this. And I'm not one who likes to assume, especially in general readings like this. But when I was shuffling, I seen the Seven of Swords. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's just this person is, because I even wanted to say like, oh, it may not be intentional. And it may not be intentional in the ways of, oh, I'm gonna go get this person, right? But it is intentional in the ways of, I need access, right? I feel like, again, because I feel like initially you were the one in this darkness, and then you started to move on. And when they felt that, they could feel the distance, they could feel you being withdrawn. I feel like then your world started to light up, and then theirs started to get darker, right? And this is a person that's scared of the dark. And the dark will be their shadows, their shadow self, the parts of themselves they try and hide, or they try to cloak, or they try to mask. I feel like maybe having you around, especially with your light, it helped overshadow their darkness. And so again, with you taking your light elsewhere and them just living in darkness, it's not only it's exposing them. It's exposing them to themselves. It's exposing them to other people. And so when I clarify, it's a couple cards that came out. But with this Seven of Swords, what I feel like is when you were the obvious answer, this person still chose to look elsewhere. And then what else do we have? The King of Swords in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. I just feel this overall energy of just like, this person is willing to say almost anything to get you to come back. They're going to make promises of doing better, giving more, doing more, showing up better. But essentially, it's just going to put you back here. We need to be here, right? Right now, we are here. And I feel like they don't like that either, because this is you. Yeah, you're by yourself, but you separated yourself in order to heal, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're healing. And I feel like this person doesn't like the fact that you are acquiring happiness without them. And a lot of it at that, because this is the Nine of Pentacles. And it's just like it's confirmation. Yeah. I'm gonna wait. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, this is just like a borderline spiteful, if not spiteful, maybe jealous, envious. If not any of those things, then maybe it's just like a FOMO, aka fear of missing out. But either way, and I also feel like this too, because you see, you got the Five of Cups in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse. I just feel like this person is trying to run from accountability. This person is trying to run from having to sit with this. Nobody wants to sit in that. It's like you left them to deal with the consequences of their actions, essentially. And they don't like that. They don't like that. They don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to process. But either way, this to me, it's just not a good enough energy to allow somebody back into your life. This is not. Especially in the last reading, we had the Wheel of Fortune and the Wheel of Fortune. That's the energy we want to be in. That's the energy that we are in. That's the energy you want to stay in. And I'm here right now. Don't allow the fact that you feel alone to make you go back to something that was not pouring into you. Okay? Because even if you are alone, you are healing. Okay? You're healing right now. So don't undo all of that to accommodate somebody else, or like I said, to kind of overcompensate for how you may be feeling throughout this process. Yeah, so stay moving forward, stay on your path. Again, like I said in the last one, if you allow them to come in, you hear them out, then that's fine. You can hear them out. But just let that be that. Let it be information. Let it be clarity. Let it be confessions. Let it be all of that. But that doesn't mean that you have to go back on your word or your decision. And it doesn't mean that there has to be reconciliation. It doesn't mean that they have to have access to you all over again. So